This is a matrix lock. From the outside it doesn't look any different than any other oval style lock, but it's very unique on the inside. The keys don't look any different, but they have this number here on them, 2.1. Okay, this is the very first key you get with the lock. Go ahead and you put it in. It operates just, there's a little tailpiece down there, it operates just fine. Okay, now you also get more than one key with this lock. You get this one that says 2.2. So let's put it in. See what happens. Looky there. It operates the lock too. Tailpiece. You can see below. But what's the difference? Difference is right this fourth bitting right here. It's a little bit higher on the 2.2. So what happened? Why did they both work? Let's go and put 2.1 back in. Doesn't work. So basically, you lose key 2.1 or it gets stolen, whatever. You just go on and grab 2.2 and you can freely use this lock with key number 2.2 and not worry about anyone using your lost 2.1 to get in. Now how does this work? I'll show you after I pick it. It's been a while since I've picked anything, especially anything fun, so let's see how this holds up. This is an Australian lock company, and very unique. It's a simple design which can almost be implemented in any lock, even high security ones. Can't get my pick in under that pin. There we go. Okay, so there it is picked. Let's see if we can use our current key, which is 2.2. Nope. So you pick it and you're pretty much SOL. Unless you have all of the other change keys, which I do have. So let's see which one it is. It's the 2.3 there. It's 2.3 that I picked it to. You could technically pick it to any of these, 2.1 to 2.6. Well, you're definitely not going to pick it to 2.1 if 2.1 is not being used. It can only go down. You can't go back up. You can, well, it can only go up in number. You can't go back down to 1. So let's take this apart. Let's get the key See, it's lock number 2. I have lock number 1 as well. It takes keys 1.1, 1.2 instead of 2.1 and 2.2. Okay, there's the tailpiece taken off. Here's our plug follower. Just gonna get that ready. It's not the right key. Oh, yeah, it is. Set this aside for now. Alright, check that out. That's all the pins. You have your standard pins, but look at this fourth one. That was the bitting that was a little bit lower on the other pin, or on the keys. Pin 2's bitting was a little bit lower than pin 1's. What happens is these little donuts, there's a lot of them. There some of them go. See? When you put the wrong key in, it raises them up into the housing, and then as you turn it, the donuts fall down into this hole. Now the driver won't fall into that hole because of that peg, but the little donut shapes will. Let's see if we can find the donut that fell. I don't see it anywhere. Oh well, I'll have to find it before I put it back together. Let's set this down and adjust the camera. Now this lock is master keyed, and this first pin is the master key. So I almost guarantee up inside here is donuts as well for the master key. A whole slew of little donuts. This one pin is the key pin. You have this solid pin that doesn't have a donut. That's for the master pin, or the master key. The master key has the highest possible bitting for that fourth bit, and this won't fall through the hole, so when you use the master key you don't lose all of your other little donuts. So the master key can work regardless of what key you're on. Okay, let's get this one out. There's the ones that came out of the ring there. So that's 5 donuts. Is that 4 donuts? So I think I dropped 2. I'll have to find them later, but for now let's just slide everything down and look at the drivers. That's a spool pin, sort of. Yeah, spool pin. That's a really small driver for that. They're weighted drivers apparently. I haven't removed the drivers before, so this is as exciting for me as it is for you. There's another spool. Holy cow, that's different. That spring goes around that driver. Let's see if we can get it out. There we go. Let's check that out. This is the fourth one. This is what pushes the donuts around. It's a weird driver. Goes up in the spring like that. Kinda cool. There's another spool. And some more little donuts for the master keying. And the driver is again in the spring. There you have it. That's the matrix lock. There are springs in there if you can see them. 3 left in the chambers, 3 out here. 3 spool drivers. This little bitty driver for this gigantic pin here. And then 2 of these funny drivers with the donuts. I need to find 2 more donuts before I put it back together. Alright, thanks for watching. It's the matrix lock.